Most people think international money transfers are about money moving through cables and servers across the world. But in reality, the system that makes global finance work doesn't move money at all. It's called SWIFT, short for Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial. Telecommunication is not a payment system. It is a secure global messaging network. When a bank in one country sends money to another, SWIFT doesn't move the funds. It sends the message that tells another bank what to do. The money has been sent. Please process it. More than 11,000 financial institutions in over 200 countries depend on this system every single day. Without SWIFT, international transfers would slow to a crawl, becoming expensive, inefficient, and risky. For decades, SWIFT sat quietly in the background of the global economy, almost invisible, almost untouchable, but that dominance also made it powerful. Because SWIFT is headquartered in Belgium and operates under strong Western influence, especially from the United States, it has increasingly become a geopolitical tool, and that made some countries uncomfortable. China and Russia decided they could no longer rely on a system they did not control. In 2015, China launched the China International Payment System, or CIPS. Its purpose was clear: to process international transactions in Chinese yuan. Unlike SWIFT, CIPS doesn't just send messages. It also handles clearing and settlement, making it a more complete financial pipeline. Today, CIPS connects hundreds of banks around the world. Russia followed a different path. After the sanctions by United States and European Union in 2014 and the growing threat of being cut off from SWIFT, Russia began building its own network, SPSF. SPSF now links most Russian domestic banks, along with a limited number of banks in so-called friendly countries, such as Belarus, Kazakhstan, and parts of China and India. Its reach is still limited, but its purpose is strategic. This shift is not about efficiency or technology. It is about power. The United States and its allies have repeatedly used access to SWIFT as a weapon, what many call a financial nuclear option, to isolate and cripple entire economies. Iran, Russia. Others have felt the impact. By building alternative systems, China and Russia are seeking economic sovereignty, a way to ensure their trade cannot be shut down by foreign political decisions. For China, the goal goes even further. It wants the yuan to become a global trade currency, and that is nearly impossible as long as international finance depends on dollar-dominated infrastructure. The consequences are already beginning to emerge. SWIFT is not collapsing, but its monopoly is slowly eroding. The global financial system is becoming more fragmented, split into overlapping networks rather than a single universal one. Economic blocs such as BRICS are increasingly conducting trade outside the traditional SWIFT framework, and the deeper impact may be on the US dollar itself. If major economies trade directly in yuan or other local currencies, their need for the dollar diminishes. Over time, this could weaken the effectiveness of economic sanctions and reduce global demand for the dollar. In the long run, that shift could reshape the balance of financial power. Still, one reality remains. SWIFT holds a powerful advantage: the network effect. Almost every major bank in the world is already connected. Leaving SWIFT is not easy. It's like asking the entire world to stop using WhatsApp and move to a brand new messaging app. It takes trust, it takes time, and it takes scale. This is not a loud conflict, and there are no headlines and no explosions. But behind the scenes, a quiet battle is unfolding, fought with networks instead of armies, messages instead of missiles, and money flows instead of force. And the outcome may redefine how the world moves value in the decades to come.